点火
，3级点火
，04、05、06星新界分离。
高整流照。
Hello, welcome to Xinhua Live. This is Zhong Quansheng with China's Xinhua News Agency. I am now in Longzhou County of South China's Guangxi Zhuang Autonomous Region. Today we will bring you a live report in a natural reserve at national level at Nonggang village, where over 200 species of wild birds are found here. So if you are interested in the wildlife and the stories behind the increasing number of wild birds found here, please stay with us in our live report today. And to help you better understand the story of the wild birds here, we invited Mr. Nong, a local villager and forest ranger here, and I will invite him and interview him in Chinese, and then I will interpret his replies for you. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Nong. 你好。那您带我们去看一看我们的这个鸟点好不好？
好嘞，好嘞，走这里走。
Okay, we're now heading for a place where Mr. Nong used to feed the birds and where we can watch the wild birds secretly. 龙先生您好，想问一下，就是您是从哪一年开始当护林员的
？2000年我都当护林员了。
Okay. Just now I asked Mr. Nong, when did he become a forest ranger here, and his answer is that he was forest ranger here since 2000. 那您这个护林的这个主要职责都有哪些？
就是保护动物植物。
Okay. Just now I asked Mr. Nong, what are his responsibilities as a forest ranger, and his answer is that to protect the wild plants and animals. 龙先生，我想问一下，就是您所在这边所设置的这个鸟点。大概是哪一年开始做的这个事情
？2014年我就做那个鸟点了。
Okay. Just now I asked Mr. Nong, when did he establish the place for watching the birds, and he said he founded the place in 2014. Okay. Maybe we can have a look. There are some bird lovers here, and they are waiting for the birds, and we can see they have many things to take photos of the birds. Now I would ask Mr. Nong to put some food for the birds. So this is the place where Mr. Nong would put some fruits, for example bananas and the worms, to attract the birds. You can see this is the place to put the food here, and this is a place where the birds can take a shower. So these are the favorite food for the different kind of birds. And just now I asked Mr. Nong how much are these worms, and they're about 50 RMB per kilogram, which is about $7 to $8 per kilogram. And this is the place where many birds would come here to take a shower in the afternoon. So this is a perfect perch for the wildlife, for the wild birds in particular. So after Mr. Nong have put the food here, Then we will hide ourselves in the booth here, and then we can observe the wild bird secretly. Okay. Maybe we can have a look at the booth here. So as you can see, the booth is in perfect disguise, and the people can secretly hide themselves in the booth, and they can observe the birds through the holes here. So now we can hide ourselves in the booth, and then I would invite Mr. Nong to attract the bird through a very special whistle. Okay, we're now sitting in the booth where we can observe the birds secretly. Mr. Nanong told us that he has a special way to attract the birds, so now I would like to invite him and see how he can attract the birds in his unique way. 龙先生，那您是用您的方式来吸引一下我们这些鸟，试试好不好？
好。
Mr. Nong is blowing a whistle, and the whistle he blows is different from any sound of the birds. It's a very unique sound of whistle, and every day he would come here 3 times a day and to feed the wild birds. So when the birds heard Mr. Nong's whistle, they would come here and have a good meal of the worms and then take a shower. And we can wait patiently for the presence of the birds here. Nonggang Natural Reserve is a paradise for photographers who are interested in wild birds that are rarely seen in other parts of the country. It was established in 1979, and the area is about 25,000 acres in total. The reserve is situated along the 22-degree northern latitude line. The landscape in other parts along this line are mostly deserts or seas, and the karst landscape covered with a variety of plants and bushes here made a unique and wonderful habitat for the birds. According to the local forest department, the presence of about 222 species of birds were recorded here. Each year, thousands of people would stay here for days or even weeks just to take photos of the birds here. Apart from the birds here, other primitive animals which are under state protection, such as the white-headed langur and the Francois langur, can also be found in the reserve. We can hear the sound of the birds, and I believe they are not far away, but they are a little bit alert, so we have the river. Okay, okay. So here comes the bird. And then I will ask Mr. No, what kind of species this bird is. As you can see, the bird is eating the worms here. And Mr. No is still blowing whistle to attract even more wild birds here. Okay, another very beautiful bird here. And we can hear even more birds are coming. Okay. There are many birds here now. They seem to be of the same kind. Wow, about 78 birds here. Through my observation, I can see that they love the worms. Yeah, and the birds are taking shower here. So this is a place where they can have some food and take a shower. A very good ideal perch for the wild birds here. Through this special whistle, the birds would know that Mr. No has come and has put some worms for them to enjoy. So normally it takes 4 to 5 minutes for the birds to come here. So it is just like a paradise for the birds here. Of all the bird species found here, the most famous one must be the statuarius Nonggang junces, which belong to the family Timalidae, a new species only to be found here in Guangxi. It was first found in 2008 by a bird expert from Guangxi University, who was conducting field research when he saw a flock of birds which he has never seen before. At first he thought it was a newly found species in China, but as he continued his observation, he found that no record of this species have been found around the world before. Indeed, it was the second bird species first found in China, and they named the bird after Nonggang Natural Reserve. On October 22 this year, the local government organized an international bird watching festival. Many bird lovers from home and abroad participated in the event. The local people also made a fortune through protecting the living environment for the birds. They provide food and accommodations for the photographers, and they also set up a place where the birds can take a shower and eat worms, while the photographers can secretly hide themselves in a booth and take photos of the birds. I was told that a villager can earn up to 80,000 RMB, which is about 13,000 US dollar per year, via this bird watching industry. Okay, I think the birds have finished eating the worms, and many of them just left here. And 刚才您观察到的就是这个鸟大概有几种？
现在有4、5种。
Okay. This knows that a very huge bird is coming, so he asked verse 2. So be silent, and then we can wait for the presence of the huge bird here. I would say this is a very good place for the birds because the karst landscapes and a variety of plants here provides perfect shelter and perfect perch for a variety of birds here. Okay. We can hear the sounds of the birds, and Mr. Nong can tell from the different sounds of birds very clearly, since he has been watching the birds for over 10 years. Mr. Nong also established a Green Magpie Inn for the bird lovers, and each year many people would come here and live in the inn that Mr. Nong provides. So I think Mr. Nong he just liked the birds very much. Okay, maybe we can just now, as we saw that some gentlemen are taking photos here, so maybe we can go to them and ask them a few questions.
He can speak English well.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. What's your name, please?
My name is Jimmy Lau.
Jimmy Lau. Okay. Where are you from?
I'm from Hong Kong.
From Hong Kong. Okay. So how do you come to know this place?
Oh, because one of my best friend,
Okay.
he's a bird expert.
Yeah.
He recommend us for us to come over.
Okay.
And we know the bird leader. I think his name's called Dai Hoi.
Hi, Hoi.
Yeah, he's very good. He show us around the area
Oh, okay.
and give us 3 or 4 different places to take the picture of the birds.
Okay. So when did you become to be interested in taking photographs of the birds?
After I retire.
Okay. So that's
That's
4
right.
or 5 years ago.
Yeah, that's a few years ago.
Okay. So
And actually, I'm interested in traveling. No matter
traveling. Okay.
where, but the bird is it's okay, but it's not that good. They are the expert there, not me.
Okay. So how many places in China have you been traveling just to see the birds?
Just to see the bird is
Yeah.
my first time.
First time.
Uh-huh.
So tell us something about your experience.
Well, I'm a greenhorn, as
Okay.
just told you, and my camera and my equipment is not as good as they are. So I just take my chance
Okay.
to see what I can see and to take the picture. That's the best to me.
So up to now, are you satisfied with the pictures that you have been?
Yeah, some of them they are really good, and they are very rare birds that I couldn't see from any other country or even anywhere in China or even in East Asia.
Yeah.
But here we find about more than 20 to 30 different type of birds.
Yeah.
So this is a good place to have bird watching.
Hope you will have a nice experience here.
I do, I really do. I enjoy it.
Okay. Thank you.
Even enjoy the mosquito too.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Our report is about to sign off, and I think you must have been enjoying the rare birds, the wild birds here. So if you're interested in the birds and the ecosystem, the beautiful karst landscape here, you can come here and visit this Nonggang village yourself. And if you like our show, if you like our live report, you can also share our report to your friends, and you can click likes. And if you want to see more video clips, you can search China Xinhua News at Facebook or Twitter. And that's all for today, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.